Hi, I'm Jameson with Practical Word Ministries, and I want to make a video. I've noticed today that with the news about Urban Meyer, that uh, many people are attacking Urban Meyer's character. Many people are attacking the fact that he only got suspended for 3 games. If you're not familiar with the situation, Urban Meyer is the head coach at Ohio State University. He had a assistant coach who was guilty of, um, or at least was charged with uh, assaulting his wife. Um, I want to make it abundantly clear that any violence towards women is wrong. I started a hashtag called No More. I think men should support women in this area and say no more to violence, no more to any of that. But in this situation, what you have is a coach that essentially spends 60 to 70, sometimes 80 hours a week studying film, trying to make his football team better. Uh, he admitted that he made mistakes. It's very clear when you're in charge of a nation, you need to know what type of people you're dealing with. You need to know uh, what they're doing, and you simply can't the local police to handle all of the situation. Yes, it's true that when he found out that his assistant coach may have committed this crime, they should have contacted their internal uh, investigators, their compliance office, to investigate this. Yeah, but here's the deal: Urban Meyer commit the crime. Urban Meyer was not the one that beat his wife. Urban Meyer uh, is one of the uh, best uh, examples of just a decent human being that's in college football. He is beloved for a reason, and as Urban Meyer's character is unquestioned. He's never been the target of any scandal up until now. He's never been accused of cheating in any way. And for these people, especially Paul Feinbaum and others, to go after Urban Meyer is utterly ridiculous. We are not perfect. We all, as human beings, make mistakes. And that's the same that I could say for Urban Meyer. He's not perfect. He made a mistake. He's going to suffer. Uh, the one thing that he loves to do is to coach college football. And for the first 3 games, he won't be able to do that. Now, in the future, I think coaches will, that if there is any um, even hint at violence towards women, what needs to happen is that person, that coach, needs to step away for a while. Number 2, get counseling. Number 3, the issue needs to be turned into the compliance office of your university. I think these lessons have been learned. I think that every coach across the country, all 120 that are head coaches in a school that participates in the football playoff, will recognize that they need to, if in any future situation, if there's any doubt, do turn it over to your compliance office, let them handle it. But for these journalists to blast Urban Meyer, and this is the part that bothers me more than anything else. There's nobody here that's perfect. There's nobody here that hasn't made mistakes in the past. And for these journalists to act like they're holier than thou, that's the part I have a problem with. And Paul Feinbaum needs to shut his mouth and stop blasting Urban Meyer. And if he really has a, Why aren't you talking about the person who actually hit their wife, who actually committed a crime, and who actually did some really bad things? And guess what? That guy wasn't Urban Meyer. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents. Please go to my website, practicalwar.net. Check us out. Check it out. We have a lot of great website videos on YouTube are encouraging, and I'll just say this: the only reason I'm making this video is just to drive home the point that nobody's perfect, and for people in the media to think that they can just throw stones at Urban Meyer when that's wrong. That needs to stop. You have a good night.